What's happening? I'm here, H-E-A-D.
I'm Ms.B, and we are here back with our vlog number 14 for Stacks Magazine.
Right.
Thanks for everybody who's been watching our videos. Thank you very much. I just want to say, I want to start off by saying last week, I know I had to snap on a few. I was snapping last week talking about the men and, you know, just talking about just dumb things that men do that's just ridiculous. And, you know, for the people who kind of agree with me, thank you very much. And, you know, for the people who may have think I was a little bit overboard, you know, I was a little too turned up. All I can say is, so what? I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't live my life for anybody else but myself.
Trapping out the bando.
So it is what it is. I know everything that I do and will do in my lifetime, people won't necessarily like. I went through that all my life as far as people liking me and disliking me. And so, hey, it really don't even matter to me. But anyway.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey,
how was your weekend? Everybody on this football thing?
Yeah, got me a Falcons hat. You know what I'm saying? I'm
even
a
though they lost today, right?
Yeah, they got their ass. They ain't get their ass beat, but hey, they ain't come through in the end. You know, the new running back didn't catch the damn ball like he's supposed to catch it down at the goal line. Hey, it was a good game. I got to give it to him.
Yeah, I didn't see it because DirecTV. Well, I caught a little piece of it because I got up in DirecTV. I turned my TV on. My signal ain't even working.
What? Damn.
So I had to call DirecTV, and somehow, for some reason, the HD isn't working. So I had to reset the channel and basically look at the cable just in this regular format and not in HD. I'm like, shit, why am I paying for HD and I can't see shit in HD?
Oh, you in that? Oh, okay. Yeah. I had the old school TV, so as long as I saw the motherfucker running through the screen, I was
through the static and everything.
Yeah, through it all. Cause I got the same thing you got. Direct. Mine probably was fucked up too. But as long as I saw red and black and gold, I was alright. But hey, it was a good game. You know, I saw it was very energized. The fans looked like they was into it. Hell, I wouldn't put on a hat along with my wife beating boxers. You know, I sat in and watched it. But it was a good game. Right. You know, we got college football. Football season is all around a good season for everybody.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like the cuffing season. You know, they call it this cuffing season. When a man and a woman gets to mate or gets to meet each other. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, can they meet first before they mate?
Hell, they don't wait 24 hours these days.
They sure don't.
Hey, you know me, I know you. We fucking. That's how sometimes it's been going these days lately. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it went from my parents like that, but I was born in the month of July. If we can count 9 months back,
I was born in August.
Cuffing season.
It was cuffing season.
We cuffing season, kids.
Because you know it's getting cold and people be wanting to snuggle up.
Yeah. Spoonie. It's all good. Love in the air, baby. You know. Then come time February, they don't been on broke up or hey.
Oh, you know how it is.
Yeah. I don't like this motherfucker. I ain't paying for the motherfucker no Valentine's Day. Y'all already bought Christmas gift.
Right.
Then you
if they make it through Christmas.
Wow. They don't make it through Christmas?
Hey, you know how some folks don't be making it through Christmas.
Wow. Cuffing season. So you think cuffing season overrated? I don't. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cuffing season is overrated. It shouldn't even be a cuffing season. It should be love amongst everyone 365 days a year.
Yes, ma'am. We got the black Cupid in the house around this motherfucker. Is he crazy?
It should be love, yeah, all year round.
Yeah, it should.
It shouldn't be no cuffing season. It shouldn't be, you know, I just try to spread love and joy and peace.
Yeah. Go back next week and look at the PSA.
Vlog number 12. 13.
13. You bitch ass niggas. Now you love them all. Women, but I tell you, buddy, hey, you just gotta be calm when you're dealing with them. But yeah, it's a good season. Football season. Everybody going to the clubs and the bars.
The bars, the sports bars was packed today.
Yeah, it was.
Saints and Falcons game.
Yeah, it was packed. And they was all on IG. We had this club or that club. And,
right.
you know. And
New Orleans was packed too. You know, it'd be a lot of Atlanta people in New Orleans too.
Yeah, the tailgate. Mm-hmm. So a lot more. That's a lot of money.
Serious about that though.
Yeah.
Saints and the Falcons.
Yeah, ain't gonna lie.
Serious about
that's
that.
like an Alabama-Auburn game.
Yeah,
like,
it's a big rivalry.
Yeah. And I don't think no other NFL game go that hard to me personally.
Where the fans go that hard.
Right, the fans go that hard. Yeah, that's a real fan type thing.
Right.
To travel 5
that we
hours.
Know of.
Right. Cause what last year they were dancing down damn Northside Drive when they beat the yeah, it go down, it go hard.
I know last year, the year before last, I know when they used to be off on Sundays, we used to go down there to the Ultimate. Mm-hmm. And we was there one time when, you know, there was the Falcons against the Saints.
Right.
It was just, everybody was wilding out there now. The Saints had their little flags and their little Mardi Gras umbrellas, and you know, they was just, who that, do they little dances. I was like, wow. But it was live in there.
Yeah, that's good. But a lot of bars, hopefully black bars are making some money off this. What you think? Oh
yeah, they definitely make some money off of it. And for whoever's out there supporting these black-owned businesses, you know, especially during football season or whatever, you know, good for you. Yeah. Definitely go out there and support.
You know, Stacks Mag, you know, we always support the black people. You got to at least support once a month, support your own black business or something like that. But you got a lot of black businesses. Well, not black businesses. Let's say people in general that want to be. We always talking about business tips and being entrepreneurs and like yourself as an entrepreneur, almost striving entrepreneur. We always want to do it on our own,
right?
And as black people,
right? We
go in places and you'd be like, I own this 100%. You know, and I think we should. We look at it different.
Right.
If we own 50-50, that's a problem. But if we own 100, that's a good thing.
Right.
And I think that's with black businesses, that sometimes is our downfall.
Yeah.
You know, you got your.
We always want everything for ourselves.
Right.
We are very selfish people. You know, we always want to prance around and have the title, you know what I mean, whether it's boss or, you know what I mean, owner of something, whatever. But what we don't necessarily realize is that we could possibly prosper more and probably faster and be more lucrative with our businesses if we work with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's really nothing wrong with partnerships. How do you think Jay-Z have been able to get the millions that he have?
Russell Simmons.
I mean, he has partners within his businesses. Russell Simmons. There's so many other people who partner up. You keep partnering up and doing these business ventures, you know, until you build your empire to where you want it to be or whatever, you know. But these little small time mom and pop shops or whatever the case may be, who be trying to do shit on their own.
Don't give them that much liquor now. You don't give them too much damn liquor. You know you're in the mom and pop age. You don't get but that much drink and all that much liquor and all that drink.
Right.
You're in the mom and pop.
Right. Ain't no more chicken wings. Ain't no more chicken wings back there. Like, dang, dude, how you run out of chicken wings?
Look, get a handful of fries, a little handful of fries.
Right.
Yeah, you're the black man.
Can I get a 10-piece mild? Oh, we ain't got no more chicken.
Yeah. Or the wings be so damn drawed up, you be like, God damn, am I eating the bone?
So small?
Yeah. Oh yeah, them small. Am I eating the bone or the chicken? What is damn chicken on this beef?
See, if you partner up with somebody, of course, whoever you choose to be your business partner, they must be trustworthy, number one. Definitely always enter partnerships with some type of contract agreement. You never know. Even though you sometimes some people you can do kind of like a verbal agreement, handshake or whatever. You know, if they're a family member or a very, very close friend that you know, if some shit go down, you can reach out and goddamn strangle their ass if you need to. But you know, for Anybody else, you know, definitely. Anybody else, definitely, you know, get you a contract agreement so you can list out everything as far as, you know, how detail what the ownership means or whatever, and yeah, so that way if some shit happen, you can always take them to court, you know, get your share, whatever the case may be.
What do you think about getting their own LLC?
What?
They getting into business together. They getting, if they partnership, don't they get their own LLC and things?
If they want to, or they can choose to be a partner in. I mean, of course, they would have to create one together. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if they do have their own separate entities, then they can still do that. You know what I mean? I don't know how that will necessarily work out, but yeah, they will have to establish their own LLC, or you know, because their both names will have to be, if it's a restaurant, the business license and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, definitely people who trying to be entrepreneurs or whatever don't necessarily always take the word entrepreneur
and solo means solo,
right? Meaning solo, by myself, singing. I run this because you may be blocking yourself,
your blessings.
Yeah, blocking yourself from other opportunities that could help get your business to establish and grow much larger.
And most companies that we look at and we marvel at had an investment partner,
they still got investment partners,
right? Because BET had an investment partner, Johnson Magazine had an investment partner. If you want to go into the rap, Diddy had an investment partner, Jeezy had one,
right?
T.I. had one, Luda had one. Def Jam, Russell Simmons had one. All these guys had a business partner. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't take their little money, they $1 million, and just put all their $1 million
right,
into.
Who does that?
Right, that's dumb.
Right.
If you take all your money and invest it into a business, if it fail, what happens then?
Right.
You in that wish, or you coulda, woulda. You know what I'm saying? Then you go on and looking for a partner. It's too late looking for a partner. You spent all your money now.
Right. Now, if you just forced in that position, then hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I was saying, even with myself, okay, I run my business by myself now, but when the magazine first began and we created the publishing company, which the magazine is the first project from that publishing company, I started off with 2 other business partners, but for personal reasons or whatever the case, that is no longer now. So I do run the business. I put my own money in 100%. I don't have any business partners right now, and I'm doing it by myself for as long as I possibly can. If I do eventually reach a point where I've gotten too big for my own pockets, then of course I will reach out and look for investment partner, whether angel investors or just partnerships or whatever other partnerships. And I'll be open to that, but of course that will come with stipulations, like they got to be a hard worker, they have to be bringing something very beneficial and valuable to the table. Right. They definitely going to have capital, to invest in the business as well. And they're going to have to be passionate about the magazine, not just think of it as an opportunity to make money because,
magazines.
Right. You just have to, you just going to have passion for it. Because I think passion carries you a long way. It carries you further than money. Right. You know what I mean?
Or a person that had the magazine or
somebody who may have had one before, you know what I mean, themselves, but for whatever reason it didn't work out for them, but they want to still get into the business or be in the business. Right. So,
that's a good thing. You're right. Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, so that was a good business tip.
Right. Especially when you pay attention to it, man. We trying to give y'all good stuff, especially about business. We want everybody to prosper.
Right.
But speaking of prosper, this next guy, he moved up. He took his music and moved it to another level. It's kind of like at the level like we're sick of that shit. We're sick of that shit. Some of y'all might not be, but we sick of that shit. It hasn't moved. It's just right here. He don't make great business. He don't make great investments in artists.
Right. He had good endorsements.
Right.
I think he back with the Reebok.
Yeah, he is. He don't took people styles.
The liquor, he doing a little liquor thing.
That nigga doing liquor?
Yeah, I think he endorsed some type of liquor brand.
Right. He getting to the money.
Yeah, he getting to the money.
Right. He own, but it's getting kind of redundant. It's kind of like Master P when Master P started putting out music every Tuesday. I know you're a fan of Master P, but when Master P was
don't
like,
get choked.
when Master P without them shoes and shit.
Oh yeah, with too much. Yeah,
Right.
Ms.B had a doll, some shoes.
Yeah, he was gone
some
then.
tablecloths.
Yeah, he had jumped off the cliff. He was out his mind then right there. Hey.
He probably like, I'm finna stretch this no limit thing
To the end. And this is what this guy is doing that we feel your one and only Rick Ross, Maybach Music.
Yeah.
You know, you say he has some new music.
Yeah, he's coming out with well, you know, the Self-Made 3 compilation album is coming out. You know,
Right.
Of course, that's with him and his crew, his Maybach Music Group crew, Meek Mills and Wale and Stally and Rocky Fresh and them. But he's also has his own album, Mastermind, that's coming out too. And he released a single with Future called, is it No More Games or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I heard the song. I heard the song this week, and
Well, man, why
it just kind of confirmed what
Future putting out a lot of shit, but he ain't went on his second album yet. Is he running himself
get to
in
the
the
checks? I guess you know he just trying to get to as many checks as he can, but you know hopefully he don't end up in the same predicament as Busta Rhymes and Rick Ross, like we speaking of right now. Just to get to the point where
people tired of it.
It's just the music, the sound, the music, his voice, the production is not changing.
Right.
And so with this first single that he dropped with Future, I'm like, really?
Was it theatrical?
I don't know if it's just like it's. I don't know.
It's music.
It just it's that.
I think I'm Big Beach.
Yeah.
BMF
that
beat.
type of beat or whatever.
Right.
Like, dude, I don't know. Y'all got to step out the box, man.
Right.
Some of y'all can't afford to do that.
Right.
Now, somebody like maybe a Gucci Man or somebody like a Jeezy or something like that.
Right.
You don't necessarily, you can't really get tired of their voices. You know what I'm saying? Because they do switch up production-wise. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Even the people that, even if they have like Gucci Man, Zaytoven is probably one of his main producers.
Right.
But see, Zaytoven is so talented that all his stuff don't necessarily sound the same.
Right.
Which it's not gonna sound the same when Gucci Man jump on the track. You know what I mean? But for some reason, it's like Ross, not taking nothing from him. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like Ross, but it's like the last few things that I've heard from him,
it's redundant.
It's sounding the same. It's like, okay, dude, you might give us different packaging. Mm-hmm. The cover art may be different, and we may think we about to receive something different.
Right.
That shit be the same, boo.
I'm gonna step out on a limb and say, Bills.
What?
Kind of like, but this guy, he stayed making moves. To me, it's kind of like a Jay-Z move to me. I might be a southern ignorant nigga, but and I accept that. But it kind of his package it got redundant. You know, he kind of got when he was getting to the money, it got redundant. And Rick Ross packages is getting redundant to me.
It just sound the same.
It just sound the same. You know, and you think about a Jeezy.
You just get tired of the voice, I guess. I think it's more because of the voice, and then the producers. I can understand where you may have that opinion about Jay-Z because Jay-Z tend to use the same producers. Timbaland, Pharrell, maybe Just Blaze, Swiss Beats.
Right.
And that's really about it. He don't really venture out no more than that as far as producers. So, of course, his music, although it may be different, because I did like this album that came out.
Right.
I think it was pretty good. But some people felt like
typical Jay-Z.
Yeah, it was just kind of typical. It was a safe album. You know what I mean? Okay, it wasn't like nothing that just took him over the top.
Right.
But it was just safe. Like, yeah, I could dig it. You know what I mean? I could ride out to it or whatever. But it wasn't anything that just separated him from.
Yeah.
So it's just like these new cats. Y'all got to.
That's hard.
Not the new cats. It's just the new cats is the one that's really showing these old cats how you need to be. Right. You know, use some of these different producers. There's so many producers. I think somebody like I think maybe even 2 Chainz mentioned this before in the interview. He was like, you know, he don't have no problems. And Trinidad James, they don't have problems with reaching out to producers that be on Twitter or something like that and listen to these young cats that's coming up beats, and now you keep using the same ones. You know, they willing to take that risk because you never know. You know what I mean? You might come across some good shit. Right,
and they should. I think it's time for Ross to come up off that BMF shit. It's played.
Yeah, that's played. That you need to move on to something else.
You made your money off for it. Leave it alone. He like old bologna. He recooking old damn bologna around this motherfucker. You know it's country, but he recooking old bologna. Rick Ross cooking old bologna to me. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
So the paternity test. So the helpers on there buying, the Trifling girls buying the paternity test from off Craigslist. And so the mothers, the people who selling their positive test results, you gotta move your chair over, son. The positive test results, they're selling it for like $25, $35, you know, just depend. And what they do is they take a copy of the test result or the original, I guess, test result, and they send it to whoever purchased it. And then the girl could just be like, that could be her proof. So when the dude be like, you know, girl, you lying. You ain't pregnant. Yes, I am. And they just, you know, show them a copy of a positive test.
I'm looking at the paper like the shit real.
Right.
Come on,
you're like, hey, I got proof. I'm pregnant.
That's fucked up right there. That's fucked up right there. Scandalous ass. I got a PSA for y'all motherfucker there. That's wrong. So how much they charge?
I said $25 or $30. I mean, I guess it depends. I don't think it's no higher than maybe $35 or whatever. But it's really illegal for them to do that. And so Craigslist has been trying to delete these profile things as soon as they pop up on, you know, on their website. But somehow the word got out, and that's how it hit the news and the press or whatever about people selling their paternity test. So it just goes to show that some of us women are very trifling. We scandalous. We'll do anything to try to trap a dude into being committed with us.
Scandalous, man. That's bad. That's bad right there.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Wow. So they just walk around here getting paternity tests off Craigslist and bring them to the dude. As they get through arguing, I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. I'm pregnant. What you gonna do about this? So we sitting there like, oh Lord. I don't want no baby by you.
You should have thought about that before cuffing. Yeah, you got it too. Cuffing.
That's scandal. That's some hood rat shit right there. That's hood life for your ass. That's hood life right there. And then they get food stamps off you, right? That you don't have a baby by, and they're gonna get some food stamps up off your ass. That's sad. Speaking of food
and probably everything else, we ain't even get into the conversation of when the baby ain't even theirs, and dudes be taking care of the babies.
Child support, food stamps, clothes. Oh, when the joints come out, you gotta get them joints now.
Well, you got to get them.
You gotta get them joints. When school start, Christmas and when school start, you gotta get your children to pay them J. Your child ain't jaywalking around that time. Hell, you're a bad father. That's sad. You know, jaywalking. That's a Birmingham.
Oh, that's now they call it jaywalking.
Yeah, Birmingham children call it jaywalking. They always walking in J's, so
Lord.
You gotta have them J's on. Motherfucker, hey, lights ain't on. They got a pair of J's. They can't pay their car note. They got a pair of J's. You know, people put on Facebook. Me and my children got out these new J's. J come out every week or something.
But they on the bus.
Yeah, they on the bus with them J's on. Jaywalking, as they call it. Sad. Y'all ratchet around here, man. Y'all
ratchet.
Ratchet.
The priorities just all wrong.
Right, man. And you know, the next we were talking about food stamps. Food stamps, don't get me wrong, food stamps are good. They're needed. You know, people, you need to feed your children. You need to feed yourself. But sometimes these food stamp shits don't went too far. You know, some people can go into go into Church's Chicken. I know in Atlanta on Martin Luther King Road, you can go to Martin Luther King Road and take your EBT card and get you some damn Church's Chicken. Sad.
Wow.
That's some hood rat shit just to keep y'all ass fatter. Diabetes. Yeah, y'all be talking about y'all.
They never gonna be fatter eating all that.
You gonna eat a goddamn a miracle wing. Motherfucker wing big as fuck. And you gonna go and take your EBT card and use it to buy you some wing. But the way they do it, Bill, they swipe their card and say they ordering raw food. So, you know, food stamps, you can only order raw food with ham sandwiches and shit like that. No cooked food. So they ring it up as raw, and then they turn around and charge your ass for cooking it. Just some hood rat shit, man.
That's crazy.
Some hood rat shit.
And it's illegal. Like,
right.
People do so much with these food stamps. Like they were saying, we reported that the federal government, they call it food stamp trafficking.
Right. When
convenience stores will, say for instance, I came in a convenience store with some food stamps. They want to buy the food stamps from me for a certain price, and then when I leave the store, say for instance, Head come in the store after me and wanted to buy some food stamps and know that, you know, these particular convenience store owners sell food stamps, they'll sell it to me double the price. That's illegal. So the federal government has been trying to conduct investigations, you know, in different cities or whatever, to try to crack down on these store owners from reselling these food stamps for higher prices.
They ain't gonna stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about business is first,
right?
And people's lives is second. So as long as they making money, here your lives come second. So y'all can eat goddamn 30 damn big miracle wings and feed your whole family off that churchy shit. Some churchy wing be this fucking big and you be like,
I still don't know how they got that chicken that big though. How they get, steroids,
chemicals and shit? Come on now. Come on, chemicals.
I ain't gonna lie though. Sometimes I haven't eaten churches in.
I was just finna ask you. When the last time
I haven't eaten churches in years, but I'm just saying, like back in the day,
15, 20.
Ooh, them churches, it's just something about that grease and that skin, man, and them okra. Woo.
Nah, I did like their fries last time I ate.
And then when they start making them biscuits, them little biscuits they got now with the honey thing on top.
They all chemically developed, all that shit.
Yeah, I don't eat that grease stuff.
Yeah, I ain't ate it in a minute. Last time I ate some churches had to be 89, 88.
Right.
But I ain't ate it since then. What about you? It was in the 90s?
Oh yeah, it was in the 90s. Yeah.
So
I was still in school, college shit. That's like the cheapest thing besides Burger King or McDonald's, you know, that you could buy to eat, or Crystals.
But we had Burger King 99-cent hamburgers.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And churches was cheap. You know, churches you can get about 8 pieces for about $5. You get a piece of chicken for like $5.
I ain't even know they meant. God damn.
For a whole week.
You'll re-eat it?
Yeah.
Damn, Belle. Hey,
we was struggling in college.
Started from the bottom, now we here, goddamn. Belle, the real, she started from the bottom, goddamn. She was eating churches for days. Yeah.
Ramen noodles.
Yeah.
You know, I was a struggling student.
Now you ate church.
Till I started, you know.
Yeah.
Dating the D-boys.
That's another topic of another day. Trap star. And they dates.
Trap star girlfriend.
Hey, Lord have mercy. Eating that damn churches. But yeah, the food stamps, they doing wonders with them. They flipping these food stamps like they flipping these birds or whatever. They flipping birds off the food stamp card.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's another wild experience in the hood, but you know, I think they should try to home it in. and try to get in on their ass and charge their ass some yield. Once you get their ass some jail time, they'll stop.
Yeah, they'll stop. Yeah.
They'll stop. So.
Or make them lose their store or something.
Oh yeah, they'll stop. Once you hit them pockets, they'll stop. Goddamn.
Right.
I sit your ass in that damn jail with them ignorants.
Right.
You burn them ignorants 24 hours, and your ass used to living a good life. Oh, you'll line up and do what's right.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, but we finna close out this vlog. Thank God we was able to record on Sunday. Hopefully we can continue to record on Sunday.
Shout out to the NFL
instead of
game.
during the week. But anyway, I'm gonna try to catch up on the reality shows. I haven't really been looking at them. Like I missed the R&B Divas LA reunion, the first part. The second part come on this Wednesday, I believe. I haven't been looking at Basketball Wives. I haven't been looking at T.I. and Tiny. I haven't been looking at none of them. But I would want to talk about it. You know what I mean? On the because there's a lot of people that
the game good
watches us that follow Stats Mag that looks at, you know, they watch the reality shows. So it's definitely something that we need to start. You know.
Well, Malik can't throw his arm. He can't throw. He finna be out the game. You know, Malik good. I think the game is over. Damn.
I don't watch that.
Yeah, Malik got beat up by an old school rapper and
he ended this week, then or last.
Yeah, this week he was smashing his secretary. Secretary had a baby by the rapper. And the rapper came back around and beat his ass and broke his arm and all that.
So now he can't play.
He can't play football no more.
Wow.
Forever. So we don't know what's going to happen to Malik next year. We'll see him next year being a motivational speaker or some shit like that. So this end of Malik's career.
Wow.
But then all the LA wives, basketball wives, and wives, and wives, and wives. I'm be honest, I don't know nothing about it.
Well, you gonna have to start watching it.
I ain't even watch that shit, man.
At least catch an episode or something.
I'm gonna watch Hollywood Husbands of
okay, with
Husbands of Hollywood on BET.
Yeah.
This is the life of Hollywood.
Whatever.
Hey, that should be jamming right there. I got that.
So yeah, so I definitely got to catch up on the reality shows. So yeah. I know it may not be something that we record together. I don't know if I want to do like an individual record. Since he ain't gonna have no input, I don't know if I want to record a separate video, you know, for the reality show reviews or what. But I don't know yet. I gotta still think on it.
You gotta think on it.
It's a lot of good R&B. A lot of good R&B albums. Jaheim dropped one. Raheem Devon dropped the R&B album. John Legend dropped the R&B album. You got Tamar Braxton, of course, K. Michelle. It's a lot of R&B music floating around. Y'all definitely check those out. Listen to it. I purchased Tamar Braxton. I'm thinking about getting Raheem Devon's because I listened to a few of the songs. John Legend. I'm a John Legend fan. But he may be one of the people too whose voice is just starting to get to me. I can't really listen to it over and over and over.
We're just ordinary people. Oh, shit. August Alsina, that's what I'm waiting on.
Right, and I'm waiting on August Alsina, his album too. But yeah, so y'all definitely check out the R&B stuff and who y'all like, you know, out of the new music that's out. But anyway, so we'll holler at y'all next week with vlog number 15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, we'll be at 15. So until then, holla.
Yep.